And on from there. すみません、ちょっと間違えました。So, putting aside materialistic things, the reason I chose to come study abroad in Japan is essentially the people and its culture. So before coming here to study, I was able to come to Japan once for a hula trip where I taught and danced hula for people in Japan. And I can honestly say that I only have good memories of that time. The people there were both kind and accommodating, and I found many similarities to my home, which is what started to spark my interest. So even at that younger age, I could recognize their culture of respect, not just in their actions, but even in their language. And that's something I felt was very unique. Growing up in Hawaii, I was surrounded by diversity, and I was able to share stories and cultures with a lot of Japanese people, not just tourists, but immigrants and even those who were born and raised in Hawaii. So when I decided that I wanted to become an interpreter, even though I can speak other languages, I found myself just drawn to the Japanese language, and it all went from there. So one of the biggest charms of studying and living in Japan is, of course, the cultural exchange. Many foreigners have trouble adjusting to the cultural differences when they come to Japan, and of course it's natural at first. But honestly, I say it's the best part. As you study Japanese, as you get lost and have trouble communicating with others, that's where you'll make good friends, and that's where you'll find new things to love. And all those experiences, good or bad, will turn into memories that you can look back on and will be able to help but smile at. So all this, personally, the two things I love the most about being in Osaka right now are, one, the seasons, because that's just something I can't see back home, and the seasons are so, so beautiful. And two, the food, which is really, really delicious. Osaka is known as this nation's kitchen, and it definitely lives up to that name. One thing I love doing every now and then is to go on little adventures and find new places to eat at. For me, Osaka is a very enjoyable place to be in. For those considering studying in Japan, I say do it. It's not only a good experience, but a great opportunity. Coming to Japan will broaden your horizons and perspectives. I know it did mine, and that's something I don't think anyone will regret.